What's up, guys? It's Rush with Nutritious People, people who feed souls for growth. Today's guests share one common denominator, and that's their ability to connect with people. In their connection, they are able to help people interpersonally, professionally, and socially. The people they help are veterans in the Frisco community. These people are James and Sheena.
Hi.
Hi, how are you guys?
Good.
Almost perfect.
Thank you.
Fantastic. Guys, I brought you in here because I really believe that you have some common things that you share, and that's the ability to connect with people in the Frisco area, specifically with veterans. And what you do for veterans is you help them grow. You have interpersonal growth, professional growth, and social growth, which are all vital assets to have in the 21st century. Tell me, let's start off with James. And James, tell me a little bit about your journey into taking an active role in the community with the Frisco Veterans Alliance.
Sure. I mean, I've spent 14 years in between the military and government work, and as we all started that one day, before we go to the veteran side of it, you start out as an individual, and then you start making connection with the guy to your left and the connection to the person to your right, and you grow those connections, and you need that. That's the teamwork, it's camaraderie. So when I left that field and became into the city, it was the same thing. There's a lot of disconnect. There's a lot of individual veterans, not the camaraderie and connections. Right. So to get into the community and start doing these socials and bringing people together and doing the networking, it creates those connections. It brings that camaraderie, that team, back. You never know who you're going to meet. You never know that one person can help the other or vice versa. And it's great to be a part of that.
And Sheena, tell us a little bit about your journey with veterans, the Frisco Veterans Alliance.
So I did 5 years active duty in the United States Army. Moved back to Frisco. It is kind of around my hometown. Grew up in the Plano area. In 2008, my husband and I relocated and transitioned both out of the military. Then it wasn't until probably a year and a half to 2 years ago that we really started to get involved in the veteran community, and it just seemed it's rewarding. It's amazing who the people that you meet. Everybody has their own niche and their own specialty, and it's fun to be able to kind of be that connection and facilitate those introductions between people, because like James said, you never know who you're going to meet. So it's one of those things that we already have a passionate community for veterans, and it's fun to just be involved in it.
That's fantastic, guys. That's one thing, from the outside looking, towards you, towards both of y'all, I see the connection you're able to make, and then you help everyone grow, personally, professionally, and socially. And that's such a huge dynamic force to have right now, especially in the 21st century with the advent of social media and just the stir craziness of that. And for you guys to have an escape zone to come out and host events and articulate the spirit of being together. Tell me about some of the events that you got going on.
Well, our next event that's coming up, Sheena's been putting a lot of work into this with her and her group. But it's the Mayor's Veterans Social. It's March 28th.
Okay.
Right? So they're doing it between 6 and 8 p.m. at the Frisco Fresh Market. There's going to be all kinds of activities there. If you want to finish that up.
Yeah, we're going to have the color guard out. We're going to have some live music. The Frisco Fresh Market has done an amazing job by providing a free meal ticket and a ride to veterans and their family that come. We expect a big turnout, so definitely while supplies last. But it's be able to get everybody in the veteran community together, because we're all so busy in different elements of our life, right. Different seasons of our lives, but we all share that one common denominator, that we all served our country. So it's fun and beneficial for everybody to come out and just no hidden agenda, just have fun, right. And network with people and get to know new people, see old faces. What else am I missing? Oh, the band and I've had an amazing help. My crew is awesome. The Sarah Trombley and Shannon Johnson, Alicia Dunning, Maria Lacal. I mean, all of them. I hope I'm not missing anyone.
That's fantastic. What have you seen from origin when this started? How long has this been going on?
So we did our first Mayor's Veteran Social in October of 2017.
Okay.
That's where the one I came to, and basically left completely rewarded. I was like, oh my gosh, I didn't even know this stuff existed, because at that moment in time I wasn't plugged into the veteran community. And so it all went downhill from there. October 2017 for me, and then, inquired to see how I could get involved, and, eventually, helped in participating and facilitating the next socials in 2018. And that's all been, really driven by Mayor Cheney and, his staff as well.
Okay. And okay, so you take this active role in this. You have other roles that you do for the city of Frisco, right?
Oh,
James,
absolutely.
what are those roles?
I'm currently on one of the executive officers for the American Legion. I am the member of the VFW. Not as involved as Sheena is. I believe it's the junior vice commander
Yes,
currently, and
yeah.
she is running for the commander position. So April 4th, if anyone wants to come out and vote.
Get those votes in.
Right?
Yes, right here.
Oh, my
She's
goodness.
doing the work.
I'll
She's
plug it
showing
for
up.
her. Yeah, no, she's incredible in the veteran community, so I support her 100%. She's taken this mayor social to another level, and I really look forward to see how much we're going to grow this. Well, we got 6,000 veterans in Frisco,
Yeah.
and just Frisco alone.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So we were just scratching the surface, and
Right.
the connections that can be made, it's going to be amazing.
So what is Sheena, what's the ultimate goal with the veteran social? How many people would you like to see? Make a number, because I always believe in speaking that into existence.
So we've been teetering between the 200 to 400 attendee mark with these last socials, and I think that this next one, because we really wanted to center it around, family focus and have a place where our veterans and things could bring their children and their grandchildren out for a fun, evening. And that they could bring their families and not have to worry about getting a babysitter or, that kind of thing. So we're expecting, to answer your question, I would love to see, 500 to 600 people.
We're going to say 1,000, guys. That's what we're really going to say. We're going to put it out there.
Yeah.
I understand, but we're going to go for 1,000. James is going to do the work. Everyone who hears this video, your friends and everybody, your colleagues are going to hear this video, and we're going to try to push 1,000 for everybody to come out and support in the weeks, months to come, or whatever. So you guys host the Veteran Social when?
So we have multiples.
Yeah.
Okay,
So we have
yeah.
one, it's coming up in August, is our next one. That's going to be around the Purple Heart. And just like last year, that was an amazing event. We had a bunch of individuals who are in the Purple Heart. They showed up. Mayor had proclamations for them.
Okay.
We all just had it was special.
Is that the one that was at City Works?
Yes.
It was.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
And then, so what other is okay? So is that a veteran social too?
Yes.
Okay.
So we did that one in August,
Okay.
and then we turned around and did one in December that focused around, we partnered with the Marine Corps League of Collin County to partner with their Toys for Tots program. And so we collected toys and around the holiday time, had the Marine Corps League out there with Marines in uniform, collecting toys for, that directly impact our community to, facilitate toys for children that needed them
Okay.
for the holidays.
That's freaking awesome. So the veteran socials they happen on a specific time frame of the month, or is that what it is? Or a year, or is it like
So we try to do 3 to 4 a year.
3 to 4 a year?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
So
okay.
we got 3 done last year.
Okay.
We try to spread them out and hit different demographics as well. I would think one of the biggest challenges that we have is just reaching all of our veterans.
Okay.
Some of them don't necessarily have social media accounts, or
Yeah.
so we really try to advertise and promote it all different avenues. The newspaper, the magazines, online, all of it.
That's awesome. Well, Nutritious People is about people who feed souls for growth, and it's not that everyone. When I say nutritious people, people think, oh man, supplements,
Like me.
protein, vitamins, but it's really about people who provide nutrients to people's souls through what their active engagement in the community, through their God-given talents and abilities. And your abilities to connect with people is a glaring light, and not only to myself. I may just be the one that's saying it, but I think a lot of people think it, and I'm sure after we do this, you're going to see that a lot of people are going to support and encourage you, that you guys are stars in the community, and you're the star seed that helps promote growth, and I wanted you to know that specifically.
Thanks, Rush.
Okay, you're welcome. And in my book of epicness, we wanted to honor you with something.
Oh.
Just a little small token of our appreciation. So we got you 2 gift certificates from Texas de Brazil.
Oh, nice.
One for you, James.
Thank you.
Thank you.
One
Thank
for
you so much.
Sheena, you
It's
guys can
awesome.
go have some Texas de Brazil.
Thank
And,
you.
You know, I was like, what about mine when I got, So anyways, but yeah, y'all enjoy that. I want to tell you thank you so much for coming out and shooting this segment. And we want to see people get out. Guys, if you have, it's the 28th, is that right?
March 28th,
March
yes.
28th. If you want to be a part of it, the veterans community, come out and support Sheena and James and the Frisco Veterans Alliance and also the Frisco Social, guys. It's a great time. I've been there, and it's packed. I was kind of like, whoa, there's so many people, and it was really good. Is it going to be in an open space too?
It is going to be in
very
an
open.
open space, and we don't want it to be intimidating,
Yeah.
you know, with the number of people either. You know, we want everybody to feel comfortable. So, I mean, it is in an open space. There's going to be rides there, like the State Fair rides.
Oh, wow.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
So they're bringing in that, and then we'll have food, and you know, we've got a couple. We're really promoting our veteran-owned businesses too.
Okay.
So we've reached out to quite a few of them to put stuff in. We'll be giving away 300 swag bags as well.
Right.
So come early.
And to be clear, this isn't just veteran-only event,
Okay.
Yeah.
right? So anybody can show up. It's just the voucher for the ride and the meals will be for veterans only.
Okay.
But patriots, local citizens that want to support, please show up. And
Yeah, it's for everybody.
Guys, thank you so much for watching Nutritious People, people who feed souls for growth. As you can see, we have some really great people here today, and we're really blessed to have you here, and we want to thank you. Guys, as I always say, have peace and light, and you remember that the ocean refuses no river.